Hey, what's going on? Going to start a video early, not that you know that, but I have crappy neighbors and they're putting up a bouncy house, so I need to do my video earlier. I'm not going to be able to get outside, so more on these in a second. So I got an order from Hoss Tools this week. Thought I was done buying seeds, but so I picked up some rattlesnake beans. I usually don't buy them in a big bag like this, but it was cheaper to buy the bigger bag than it was to buy two smaller pouches. Although I do have some rattlesnake beans. They've been hard to get, and I've been trying to do a better job at growing them. So, and because I was buying these, they call them multiplying onions. Apparently, you plant one as an example. I'm not sure if that one's going to grow. We'll see. No roots there. But anyways, these onions grow in bunches. So they have them. I'll try to stick a link in the video. If I remember to do that, I should. To Hoss Tools with their video talking about these. So I bought a bunch. They were, I don't know, it was like $15. I think there's supposed to be like 15 in here. So a little pricey, but I figure, you know what? If they grow and continue to grow, then it's a one-time deal. I bought some Providence sweet corn, which the veggie boys are always talking about. Let's see if I remember to put an iCard up there. And then Hoss Tools, they've talked about the chef choice, these Bella Rosa tomatoes and red snappers. So we'll see how they go if I get around to growing the tomatoes. The corn, definitely. It's been rainy here in California, which is odd to say, but try to get out here and do the rest of this video and stuff. So here's the two newer blackberries. I didn't really expect to see anything out here. Like I said, it's been raining kind of on and off for the last couple of days. Everything here in I don't know if you call it berry or vine alley is kind of status quo. I haven't moved these 4 buckets, so we'll see what's going on there. Trying to hit everything that I don't forget. So this is the last remaining giant crimson that I transplanted, and a couple peppers here, and I think that I can actually see that stem is broken, so this thing's not going to do well. It's dead. Everything's kind of dead in the water there. So here's hoping that tomato plant survives. These seedlings I had put out just before the rain, and they got caught out here, but basically all the tomatoes are dead. They were kind of long and spindly. I was hoping to take them and transplant them, but between the rain and the heat just before, I don't think any of the tomatoes survived. There's one. There's a black creme. Everything else that's living here is peppers, so that's kind of a wash. Seedlings have been kind of a bust this year, so it is early. This fig is doing awesome. Look at all those leaves. And I think I'm due to fertilize all the fruit stuff today. See, again, back with this horseradish, right? It's so different. Look at the size of these leaves. I mean, versus this, and this one's blossoming. It's just so weird. There's our other peach sorbet that I cut off of the main plant. Cucumbers are doing their thing. Yeah, sorry for the shadow there. It's that time of day, so I normally do it later in the day. They're kind of gimping along, and like half of these didn't germinate. There's a little one there, so I'll have to poke some more seeds in here. There's a couple trying to come out there. see that from here, but I guess if I zoom in, you can kind of see some green going on there. And the beans are trying to do their thing between the rain and the wind. They're starting to get a little bit of growth spurt going on, so not too bad. And nothing changing here with the onions and the garlic. Strawberries are getting bigger. You can actually see a bunch of berries here. Looks like got a little bit of bugs going on, so I need to do some spraying. Oh look, there's actually a couple trying to turn color. Not bad for April, right? Let's go all the way to the back here. And raspberries are getting pretty tall. This is chest height, so that's pretty good. Just doing its thing. I keep poking fertilizer at all the plants, and you know, something's eating it, but not terrible. Nothing really new back here, just I mean, half of these fall off. I don't know if that's because they don't get pollinated or because of the weather. So more and more leaves on the apple trees. I mean, that one's looking really good considering I thought it was dead a month or two ago. And let's see, we can get a good shot in from here. There's our baby green apple. Granny Smith, sorry. Not bad, at least there's one, considering it's a brand new plant. Can't complain. Everything's looking really healthy. I'd love to see an apple pop up on this tree this year, since this is what, this is the third year? Oh look, there is one. Is that an apple? Yeah, it is. Got a little apple nub right there. So we'll see what happens. Lime alley, but some of them fell off, but you know, got a gaggle of them in here. So we'll see what happens over the upcoming months, right? There's just little limes everywhere. Considering this is less than a year old. Well, from when I bought it. And this lemon's starting to do some stuff. Hopefully these won't just fall off. We'll see. Potato plant just doing its thing. As long as the wind doesn't pick up, it'll be alright. And then, you know, blueberries. The 3 peach sorbets, I mean, they've only been out here a little over a week, plus there's a ton of rain, so I don't really expect to see too much there. The primary lemon tree, or yeah, we'll call it primary, is taking a little beating because of the weather. I need to get a bigger stake in here and get this propped up a little better and support this one, but you know, it's doing its thing. All of these plants are doing really well. You know, considering how deep that I buried these tomato plants, they're starting to take off. Pepper plants are getting a little traction. Yeah, there's a bud on that one. And even the runty plant, I mean, that's about the size of the other ones that I transplanted, right? So here's the crazy thing. So I haven't watered, obviously, because of the rain, but here's what happens when you get plants like potatoes trying to poke up through the dirt. is you get all this disruption as the plants are trying to poke their way through. And so normally when I video, by the time that you see it, I've already hit it with the water, and then, you know, things kind of calm down after that. But, you know, look at all this that's hiding under here. It's just trying to push up all the dirt. So that's very cool. These are already poking up, but you know, they'll hit their stride. They all seem to you know, start at different times. And these are all doing their thing, so not a lot of other updates. Now that we're in here a little closer, look at that. We got slugs. I bought slug bait, so we got slugs or something eating the strawberries. So I got to get some slug bait in here. And these dormant strawberry slips didn't do anything. I've got another batch inside. We'll see if I get around to doing it today or not. But there were like 10 in here, and they're doing absolutely nothing. That's actually a piece of grass, and that's a weed. So a little longer video than I thought for this week, but that's what we've got. Thanks for watching.